So here we are, we're at Holmore Fisheries. It's run by the Wadder Fishing Association, Windermere District. Obviously you need to abide by their rules when you come on here. The best way to buy tickets and read the rules is on their website. You just Google Windermere District angling, everything will pop up. I bought a ticket today. It's 11 quid for the day for course fishing. There is a trout water on here as well, which I don't think you can fish on a day ticket. So you'd have to join as a full member. So yeah, have a nosy online, and yeah, we'll get into some fishing. So just a quick simple look at my tactics for the day. So mainly this lake's full of small F1 carp, they're 1-2 sort of pound, but at the same time there's some bigger older fish in here that range up to about 14-15 pound. So tactics wise, I'm fishing Guru X-Safe method feeders, 4-inch bands, size 14 hooks, and just a pellet band on the end, make life a bit easier for me. In terms of bait, I'm keeping it simple as well, so I'm using the Sunny Bait Super Carp method mix, keeping it quite compact. We're casting across to the far side of the lake today against some lilies. I also like to add a few particles in it. I think when you're just targeting some of the better carp and particles, you give it a little bit more to feed on, and obviously the smaller species tend to fray away a little bit. So we'll get this set up and we'll get it cast out. And in, first cast. Oh yes. Got maybe one on 3 or 4 pound first cast, which is really nice. Just fishing across to the far bank. There's just a set of small reeds about halfway down. The carp seem to patrol along there back and forth, so fingers crossed, start to a good day's fishing. A bit of sunshine, let's win a bit. It shows you today how one of the nicer fish you can catch in here. This is, you know, maybe sort of 5-6 pounds. Fights really hard. Absolutely pristine fish here on Holmore. That's gone on to a little white wafter, an 8mm wafter with the Sunny Baits margin carp mix. Gonna get him straight back in the water. We don't need to keep him out any longer. Don't need to weigh him today. So cast 3, fish 2. Seems like they're quite a nice nice common again, I think. Maybe mirror, pulling quite high. It's quite a bit of line on the first run. Shame I didn't get a take of it really. But again, this is on white wafters. It's gone that way, now it's coming a little bit, but I suspect it's going to run again very shortly. Yeah, we'll see. There's a little bit of heat over the last few days has given them a bit more life. He does not want to come in.
Okay, fella, yeah. Did you get a few?
2 carp and 2 F1s. One at carp was about 8.5.
Oh, that's alright, it's a big fish for you, isn't it? Yeah. It's warm weather, it's got to off, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
You alright, mate?
Another fish. Another nice fish, to be fair. Get it on camera in a second for you. So again, another nice mirror on here. Lovely scales on it again. Just a bit of girth. We'll let and now fish 3. Apologies for the it's a smaller fish this time. Yeah. So this is what your mainstay of fish is generally in this lake. So these little F1s it's full of them. They go off like little rockets. They are so fun to catch. Exactly the same tactics as we're catching in the mirrors on. But you know they're a welcome fish. So between fish, I thought we'd just show you a little bit more about the lake. So the lake itself is like quite a long rectangle. Some quite simple features to look out for. The left hand side we have an island here. There are 4 pegs you can fish round it. If you're going to fish to there, obviously fish tight to the island, the carp patrol around that. On the far side of the island you've got a few lily beds across the very corners of the lake, which in the summer are absolutely fabulous for pulling out some of the bigger carp I've had here. I can highly recommend having a go at them. As you come along the lake is what we're fishing to today. Is a long section of lilies that's here all year really, and the carp just patrol up and down it. As it gets warmer, you see the reeds getting knocked left, right and centre. May obviously keep your feeders really tight to it, keep the feed going in regularly, and you should catch pretty regularly, to be honest. And as the lake goes along, it goes down to a far end, just curves slightly end. There are 2 disabled pegs you can fish from there if you're struggling with these steeper banks and the steps, which is fabulous. In terms of other species in the water, there's a real good head of silverfish. There's eels, there's quite a few bream as well, but the way we're fishing at the moment with the method feeders and the wafters, hopefully the only things we're going to catch are the carp. But if you come down with maggots, you are literally a fish a chuck every 2 minutes. So we're on fish number 5 here. The sun is starting to drop and we'll get some, well, a lot of activity to be fair. Nice another mirror again. What's that, 4 or 5 pound this one? Get him back in straight away. So we are just finishing up towards the end of the day here fishing. We've had a really nice head of 6 mirrors and 1 F1 while we've been fishing. So if you want any help on setting up fishing on Holmore or directions, please drop us a little message in below. You can also pop into store. Remember, it's jerrysfishing.com. You can message us online, or we've got a massive store that we can help you out with getting set up for coming fishing on here. Directions will be below. And yeah, like I said, any queries, any questions, any pictures of fish when you've been here, please drop them in the comments below, and make sure you give us a subscribe as well for any future videos we do on some of the waters local to the store. Thank you.